Welcome down to T2 Asia Pacific Table Tennis League. We're bringing it to you live here from Pinewood Iskandar Studios in Johor Bahru, Malaysia. My name is Jeon, your host, and I'm so glad to be back with you here for match day 2 of round 5. The match at hand here, the fixture at hand rather, it's Team JJ versus Team Person. Now, before this though, we saw an exciting encounter between Team Rossi and also Team Mays. Team Rossi secured their second consecutive victory here in round 5. 3 concurrent championships are what all 24 of our table tennis stars are fighting for. So let me get you up to speed with the men's championship first. Let's take a look at the men's leaderboard. As you can see right now, we have 4 European table tennis stars leading the pack. Timo Boll chasing his German international compatriot very closely on second spot. Alexander Shibaev completes the top 4. He is, however, given a tough encounter by chien-an. These are the bottom 6 now. It's worth noting that Paul Drinkel have moved up to 8th spot from 11 after securing 2 victories in the last fixture because he was a substitute for his teammate who was injured, Liu Dingshuo. These are the women's leaderboard leading the pack. Liu Fei, Shi Xunyao, Cheng i-ching, and Feng Tianwei have just moved up 1 spot to complete the top 4, knocking over Bernadette Search at 5. These are the bottom 6 now. Sutasini Sawettabut, who will be featured in this fixture, has a chance to climb up the league standings. Team championship, $2 million at stake. Team Mays on top, followed very closely by Team Rossi. Now it's up to Team Person and Team JJ to get back into the game. As I mentioned before, the fixture before this one went to Team Rossi. So how is it going to turn out here between Team JJ and Team Person? Let's find out right now. Introducing to you the home side, Team JJ, led by Team Captain Jiang, Vladimir Samsonov, Chuan Chi-yuan, Harimoto Tomokazu, John Ji-hee, Matilda Ekholm, and Liu Fei. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Team JJ, the home side. Now introducing to you the away side, Team Person, led by Team Captain Jürgen Person. Jun Mizutani, Ju Sai-hyuk, Matthias Karlsson, Sutasini Sawettabut, Bernadette Search, and Shi Xunyao. And now the referee team. Please put your hands together for Li Yaoguang and Winnie Che. These are your referee team, and of course it is Team JJ versus Team Person. Ahead of this fixture, let's have a chat with both team managers. Let's get the home side of things first. Both teams didn't have much luck in the opening fixture of round 5. However, today's a new day, it's a new fixture, and it's gonna be super interesting. Okay, let's get Jiang Jialiang's side of things first. 今天呢，我特别穿的红色，我听说是你最喜欢的颜色，所以可能今天会比较好运，而且你的扇子带来了。
不是，你今天妆比这个衣服更漂亮，你知道吗？所以你漂亮的，他会懂中文的，他学中文学得不错。你how do you think she's color？ 漂亮。哦 ，good。Okay.
Okay, let's not talk about me, but let's talk about this fixture at hand. Okay, our first encounter is what I would like to touch upon. 2 Japanese players goes head to head. 所以两方呢都是来自日本的。你的 Tomokazu Harimoto 面对 Jun Mizutani， 所以呢那边你有什么想法？一个是很有充满活力的年轻人面对 Jun。
他们都非常熟悉的，对吧？就是说我跟这个通谋讲，就是说打球呢。是打球，就是对球不要对人，对吧？就这样的话呢，你就对每个球呢，你都会非常投入，对吧？现在他比较年轻嘛，对吧？他很多东西还要学，慢慢来，对。
Okay, so Jiang Jialiang is giving his man, Tomokazu, or rather boy, Tomokazu Harimoto, some encouragement ahead of meeting Jun Mizutani. So what about your input? Because both of them are very familiar. However, you know, one's a child prodigy, one's a veteran. Your thoughts?
No, my thoughts are, of course, June, I think he's hot to have revenge. He lost the last match. And we have been speaking about little tactics, so hopefully we can do something today. Yeah? But we, of course, I know this situation, the youngster against the older guy. Yeah? So, of course, the youngster have everything to win. June is the big and high on the ranking. So, but June is prepared for today, and I hope a good match.
You talk about the tactics. What can you share with us ahead of this fixture?
Not much.
Okay, then we have to find out. Let's get it started. Tomokazu Harimoto versus Jun Mizutani. Let's allow Team JJ to pick the color on this coin toss. 所以应该是红色或者是黑色吗？是吗？ Yes, 红色或黑色 black or red?
红色，
不用问了. Okay, it's always red for Team JJ. Oh, it's black, so Team Person gets to serve. Good luck.
Another 6 matches, 3 or so hours to savour in this session. After the fireworks of the afternoon session between teams Mays and Rossi, we're hoping for more of the same this evening. And what an intriguing opening match we have, an all-Japanese affair between 28-year-old Jun Mizutani and someone half his age, you can do the maths, Tomokazu Harimoto. Well, it's an all-English affair in the commentary box. I'm Richard Drew, and alongside me, the former European champion, the European Hall of Famer, Jill Parker. Is that enough of a build-up for you, Jill?
That's fine for me. Just happy to be here.
Yeah, well, we were both happy to be here in the afternoon session. Some great table tennis between the other 2 teams. But we've got a good atmosphere here and 2 really good teams. And also, of course, there are 2 youngsters, despite the fact one is 28. The other, this young man here, Harimoto, is just 14. And of course, had his birthday on the 27th of June, the day before we got underway with the T2 series this year. Up against him, the 28-year-old, ranked inside the top 10, of course, and a real long and experienced man, his CV going way back, and the bronze, of course, in the singles in Rio, so he'll be hard to beat. And we've got quite a youngster in the seat as well, Lee Gao Gang of Malaysia. Double thumbs up. Very quick warm-up.
First game.
Mizutani, a draw in the first round 5 match for him, and of course a 3-3 draw between these 2 last time out. You may remember when they played, they were in the kill zone. And I think Harimoto was leading, and he went to play a forehand and caught his hand on the edge of the table and gashed it quite badly. And that was the end of that match, actually. He was okay, but was bandaged up at the hotel afterwards and couldn't continue. So let's hope there's no injuries between these 2 in this match. Neither of these players are going to give any quarter, are they?
No, Mizutani starting well then. He'll be looking to get his revenge on Harimoto, having lost to him. The World Championships in Dusseldorf. 4-1.
Excellent, Ali.
Yeah, great start from Mizutani. Doing everything right. Not a better forehand than that. Going right round the table to play his forehand. And backhand side, straight down the line.
It's a great start from Mizutani. He's on the scoreboard, it's taken a while. A little joy for Harimoto, and the drums start bashing it in the corner as well.
Let 7-1.
Side spin then on that service. Harimoto just too much.
That's a super quick demolition so far from Mizutani. Harimoto will have to fight hard to keep staying in this first game. Played the backhand well, couldn't get that forehand onto the table. That's better.
Picked up that service well there, Harimoto, for that winner.
Oh yes. Quite happy to show that flexibility and get himself 6 game points. Excellent backhands from Harimoto, keeping him in this game. And he's fighting hard.
Yeah, good placement there, straight down the line, changing direction.
Trying to unleash that forehand. Mizutani still unable to get the game done and dusted. And it's long again. Well, that's 4 on the trot for Harimoto. That's not done and dusted just yet.
Now, have we seen in previous games, the underdog sometimes comes back.
It's long this time. Well, he worked really hard to get back into the game, but it wasn't enough. The poor start telling, and it's the veteran, the 28-year-old, who takes the first game. 11 to 8 in 4 minutes. Our thundersticks are back in action. And stand is almost full. Harimoto knows his way to victory over Mizutani, of course, as we've alluded to. He's got a bit of work on his hands here. That's a good change. Quick thinking.
Yeah, good change of pace there. Got Mizutani away from the table and put a softer ball in. Forehand there from Mizutani, just putting that little extra power in.
Let's 2-1.
Clever play there by Harimoto. Very tactically astute for someone so young, but he's playing the ball all around the table into the body.
Well, both these players really crisp shots. And it is Mizutani who's just edging in at the moment. Once again, Mizutani pulling away.
Right tactic, went round with his backhand to play from his forehand side. Tried to get him, just made an error.
Another very good backhand into the body from Mizutani. Still 16 minutes on the clock. And right on the forehand this time. And there you go, wrapped up super quick. They're not hanging around, these guys. 11-3. Still almost 16 minutes on the clock. I'll take a minute break, but goodness me, when he's on song, he's such a forceful player. And look at that, 11-8, 11-3. Plenty of time to rack up the points, and that is important in terms of the teams, if not the individual team person. 2 up already. That brings them within 2 of Team Rossi, who are second after their exploits this morning. And if they can get 10 or more points, they'll overhaul Team Mays and go into first place. Remember, the top 2 teams come the end of the next round, go through to the grand final.
Harimoto knows he's got to try and get in with his forehand. Try and be a little bit more positive this game.
Good start. Plenty of time to recover the situation.
Thought there was a topspin on that ball there by Mizutani, but very little spin, so Harimoto made an error.
2-all.
And he went round with his backhand, played that banana flick. Very popular shot, that's adopted by a lot of the table tennis players nowadays. Gets a lot of spin with the wrist.
Let 2-3.
These two really going at it. Happy to trade forehands and backhands away from the table. Ooh, I think they're going to take a touch of the table. Nope. Stepped around nicely there.
Yeah,
No mistake.
he executed that well. Mizutani, great flick. Oh, and he's clever play there from Mizutani, playing the ball hard on both backhand and forehand, and they're just putting a slower ball in just to change the pace.
Bit tighter this game. Look at the top spin. Brushing over the top of the ball. Oh, no wonder Mizutani booted the ball away. He was incredibly unlucky there. Nice foot skills there. No chance to use his bat. Certainly did there though. So difficult to keep in the point when they are crashing forehands and backhands. This ball, Drinkle hasn't got the coach back to the hotel yet. Well, 2 matches this morning, and as a substitute for Liu, beat Timo Bull, and then just to add another sculpt, beat Alexander Shiviev, both by 4 games to 1. So he had a good day here at the T2 cabin.
9-8.
This Japanese player will come out on top though. At the moment, it has to be said that Mizutani is playing a spectacular match. Did sit up there to be dispatched and was 2 game points. And it's long, and it's at the moment a bit of a landslide. 3 games to nothing with still just under 11 minutes to go.
Very good. This service is good at the ball. You can make under and no spin. Also, it's good. If you can also make a long one before.
All quick games, all under 5 minutes.
Very good. Legs are good. Very good.
Yeah, blink and you miss it. Just a great way to see how these serves are dispatched. The amount of spin put on them, side spin, back spin, top spin. There's a certain dose of top spin from the youngster.
Good backhand there, good spin. Harimoto knows he's got to keep stepping in and try and get in with a good forehand and backhand.
I think it's given the nature and the speed of this T2 format. There's just under 10 minutes to go. You could still get another 3 games in. Well, the top spin, the ball to creep over the net then. Little apology from Harimoto, but he'll take that all day long. Oh yeah.
4-1.
Can't place it any better than that.
Harimoto there, powerful. He's only a slight young lad, but he does hit the ball hard.
Oh, some lovely backhands across the table. Just kept going until Mizutani couldn't get it back. That's a lovely inside-out serve.
Seems to be firing now on all cylinders. Lovely spinny backhand there, stepped in.
All from Harimoto at the moment. It's a bit of a change around for the first 3 games. There's the top spin. And there's the joy.
9-4.
Finished to slithers there.
I think Mizutani's getting the edges and Harimoto's been getting the nets. change of pace there.
Yeah, and he does have 10 to 5 game points. Oh, he'll need more than one if he's to get over the line here. Beautifully placed by Mizutani. Now it's Mizutani who's making the comeback. The serve set it up beautifully. And Harimoto pulls one back, still 6:20 on the clock. Still trying to pull one, possibly two back. It's a tentative return of serve. Duly punished by Harimoto. Can he build on it now? That's the question. Fly is buzzing around the table again. We had that this morning or this afternoon.
That's good service then and following. It's a very good angle. He moved wide out to that ball.
Oh yes. 1-2. Talking of angles, that wasn't a bad one from Mizutani. That's been on the serve.
3-1.
Mizutani up position. Mizutani's playing into the body on the table. It's difficult to get in to a good forehand unless your feet are in the right position.
Ekholm making life difficult for Harimoto. It was wide open, that forehand, wide open, but he took a touch of the net and it went wide.
Flick down the line.
He's really worked up now, isn't he? He edges into the lead. Keep an eye on that clock. There's every possibility we might have a kill zone game.
5-7.
Flies around again, you know. He's enjoying being round by the net, I think. That's a great comeback from Harimoto. Remember, these two have met before in T2, and it was a 3-3 draw. I wonder if we might be heading towards that again.
Harimoto now putting on the pressure.
drummers, I think, put their lot in with the 14-year-old. And he has 4 game points here. That'll do it. And we're within the 2 minutes, so we'll go to the kill zone next. Much less chance to come back, of course. Only 5 points in the kill zone. Clock is off for that.
把球打进去，你什么球都可以打出来啊！打得好。From 4, straight. But anyway, it's good. Continue with the service. Yeah, okay.
Stand by then, here we go. Clock off. 5 points. Maybe against their first, we'll take another game. And, well, will it be a share of the spoils or comfortable for Mizutani? Need to get a good start in this situation.
Service went slightly long there. Mizutani taking the advantage.
Took the edge. That's why the finger is raised, acknowledgement. But if you could aim there every single time, you probably would do. Another little raised finger.
Yes, a great play there by Harimoto. Receive a serve using that backhand flick and then such power, punching the ball.
If you're finding the edges, that helps. And if you're bamboozling your opponent with a lot of spin, then that doesn't do any harm either. And a timeout has been called. We haven't had any timeouts from either of these captains until now. I suspect, although I haven't had confirmation, that came from team person.
Get 2 balls now net ball, that's good. It's good, okay? Think positive, this net ball is unlikely, but
I had confirmation there, it was from the man in red.
Go through, yeah, but try, return was good, yeah.
Oh, from the outplayed and 3-0 down. Harimoto has a chance to draw this match, which would be quite some comeback. And he is just a point away. That's long.
4.
Mizutani now got to use his serve.
It's gone long, and Harimoto has come back magnificently from 3-0 down to 3 apiece. They'll share the monetary spoils, each get a decent haul of points. They're in the bottom half of the table, of course, when it comes to the men's competition. What an exciting and great opening to this evening session. And JJ, no wonder he draws smiles. Look at that, was flailing around with lots of time on the clock, and then all of a sudden got back into the groove. Some of the power of these athlete shots, unbelievable. Crisp forehands and backhands. Mizutani seemed assured and seemed on course for victory in the first half of our 24 minutes. But then it all started to turn around, and as JJ, the skipper, was indicating just a moment ago, got his head right and everything else followed. You know, like most teenagers, he's very vocal when things go right or wrong. And in the latter half of the match, more that went right than went wrong. And so he's very happy. Pretty even when it comes to the stats, as you might expect. Kill shots and forehand winners going the way of Mizutani, but Harimoto did enough to come back from 3-0 down to make it 3 apiece.
It's a draw result after that first match in this fixture. Alongside me, the winner of that last kill zone game, Tomokazu Harimoto. 面对你的前辈呢，你有什么想法？开始的时候有点挣扎。
今天对方开局比我想象的很攻。
为什么呢？
我跟他打第3次，他可能第1次攻我，但是我前面3局就没准备好，然后中间慢慢适应了，自己打出来自己的球。
那么你的队长江嘉良呢？他有给你什么想法，让你以后表现更好？
就把自己的球打出来，就听江嘉良教练的话，我就下一场也可以赢下来。
Tomokazu Harimoto, only 14 years of age. He ended that match against his senior from Japan, Jun Mizutani. It's a 3-all here in this fixture, which means the next match is going to be that much more interesting. That's between Matilda Ekholm and Sutasini Sawettabut. Welcome back to T2 Asia Pacific Table Tennis League. We're moving into the women's battle now. It's between Sweden's Matilda Ekholm versus Thailand's Sutasini Sawettabut. Let's allow Sutasini to pick the color on this coin. Red for Sutasini. It's blue, so Matilda Ekholm to serve. Good luck, ladies.
So into the women for the first time in this session. Matilda Ekholm of Sweden for Team JJ, the 35-year-old up against 23-year-old Sutasini Sawettabut. Played her in round 3 and lost by 3 games to 1. So we'll be hoping better. Lost 5-0 against Chien yesterday. Sawettabut Ekholm, well, she drew against Feng 2-2. That was a pretty good result for Ekholm. Had a good 2017. Has enjoyed this tournament, I know that from speaking to her. Sawettabut lost her gold medal, her champion of the SEA Games title to Feng Chengwei of Singapore in the summer, but did become the mixed doubles champion as well. So it's not all bad news for her in the summer. And she's come back pretty strong. Wang Fun is our referee. We've changed seats for this match. So we're at the bottom of the part at the moment in the leaderboard. Ekholm in 10th out of 12. So both these players are looking not only for points for their team, but precious points for themselves as well. just caught a couple of youngsters who made their way onto the team bench. Team JJ have just been moved back a step. I think they're a bit too young to play. Good try though. Probably wouldn't see over the table.
But ringside seats.
It's not bad up in the VIP area. Don't tell anyone, Jill, but I had my lunch while sitting in the VIP seats. I don't think anyone saw me. I think I got away with that.
So did I.
Did you? They're very comfortable, has to be said.
Good reverse serve there by Ekholm. A lot of spin imparted on that. Use of the wrist.
Ooh, took a bit of the net there. In the morning session, we saw a few service errors. It is the exception rather than the rule. I suppose if you're really pushing the envelope, so to speak, it is going to happen once in a while.
Funny bounces. A lot of spin imparted on that. Sometimes it's very difficult to see, but it does jump off the table sometimes. These two players have played each other, both at World Championships 2010, 2016. Sawettabut was the victor in Düsseldorf in 2016.
Oh, it's good defence from Ekholm. Just kept herself in the points and eventually prevailed. So difficult. We've discussed this already, this round 5, how attacking shots like that seem so easy, but they're so difficult to get absolutely right.
6-all.
All about the timing, of course. Timing this match just ticking past 3 minutes. 24-minute matches, of course.
Good placement there by Sawettabut. Ekholm not in the feet in position to play that forehand correctly.
It's a cruel net cord. And the match and the game is very tight. Oh no. The net is not the sleeve's friend at the moment. Whipped it with backspin. Dipped onto the net rather than just over it. There's the wrong shot selection from Ekholm early in the rally, and she now has 4 points to defend. It was 6-all, now 10-6.
One back from Ekholm. Good service there, a lot of spin.
No, nicely done. Really nicely done. And Sawettabut got stronger as the game's gone on. Excellently dispatched. Saw early in the game how sometimes you can get it wrong when you're looking just to finish off a point. Once again, coaches talking about movement. Sawettabut who's been playing since she was 6 years of age.
Second game. Sudasi need to serve. Love all.
It's known at the Youth Olympic Games in 2010 in Singapore, just over the causeway from where we are here, of course. Ekholm being pushed back and having to defend. That time did enough.
1-all.
Unlucky. That was the right tactic there. She knows she's got to get in with a forehand. She'll be running away from the table, Ekholm. She's obviously berating herself. She knows she's got to stay up. As soon as she runs away from the table, then she's at a disadvantage.
Yeah, again, stayed at the table, was in the point, and like you say, Joel, as soon as she moves away, Sawettabut will move in and take advantage. Just not happening for her at the moment. It's better.
Yeah, lovely backhand there. Took the ball early. A lot of spin, power.
Oh.
I think that was difficult for her. I mean, she committed to run round with the forehand, the backhand side, but that left the table open. If you're going to do that, it's got to be a winner.
Beautifully placed, wasn't it? By Sawettabut.
6-3.
Despite her travail, she's not completely cut adrift in this game.
Slightly different tactic there. Side spin push. Trying something a little bit different.
Just letting the ball sit up for Sawettabut to punish. And the left-hander needing to pull something out of the fire here. And the net again, taking it long.
7-5.
That's better. From Ekholm. And not delivered from too far away from the table, Jill.
No, she knows she's got to stay up close. But sometimes Sawettabut is hitting the ball hard and she's having to run back.
6-8.
Only 2 points adrift. That's the serve. Yes. Strong rebuttal from Sawettabut. That backhand's been firing the last few points for Ekholm. Still in with a chance here. Hits it so quickly, so early as well. this time though with the backhand and into the body from Sawettabut. Ekholm a little bit tucked up. And out of the game for Ekholm. 13:24 left on the clock. Just wasn't in position early enough, Ekholm. Carbon copy of the first game, although rather strangely it took a minute and 6 seconds longer. This is the T2 cavern here in Pinewood Studios in Johor Bahru. Wherever you're watching, whatever the time is, I hope you're enjoying it, whether it's with breakfast, lunch, tea or supper. Stick with us. We have the whole session of the Harimoto Mizutani game that's already gone and been finished to enjoy, so don't go anywhere.
Went off the sideline, so it made it easier for Sawettabut to get in with the forehand. Let's try and both players got to keep the service tight.
We're talking about Ekholm playing away from the table. Here's Sawettabut playing over the table, and that's the result.
Great forehand and backhand combinations there by Ekholm. Moving the ball around the table into the body, then wide.
Ekholm thought about opening up the point, decided to keep it short. He was punished by Sawettabut.
Slightly slower, spinnier ball Ekholm did there. Maybe going to think about changing the pace of the ball. Just to do something a little bit different.
And that one just died on Ekholm. Just seems not mentally to be in a good place, the Swede. That'll cheer her up a little bit though.
Yeah, that was a good backhand down the line. Great winner.
Can't you get a little bit of momentum in this game? Still plenty of time in the match. Oh dear.
6-4.
You can hear her getting frustrated. And you would be having, well, look at the unforced errors, 14-9. And a service error is perhaps the most cardinal sin of all.
6-5.
Especially when you're working up some momentum.
Timeout. 1 minute.
Well, the timeout looks like it's been called. It has been called. Sawettabut wanting to have a conversation. Doesn't want a commanding position in this match to be whittled away as we look at these ultra vision, the slow motion pictures of some of these shots, getting an idea of just how these athletes impart the spin. Sometimes in normal speed it's so fast you're not quite sure how it's done. Stay close to the table and it worked for her.
Yes, playing well there. Came back, now back into the game, 6-all.
When she gets those combination shots going, she's formidable. It's just getting them going. And, well, that's the second service error in what, 3 of her serves?
Yeah, it's very unusual.
That's better. That's got the drums going. Bounced very late and right on the edge of the table for Sawettabut. That's a shame for Ekholm. She defended instinctively earlier on in the points.
A great shot there, good service, follow on. And she disguised it right at the last minute to play it down the line.
Shot to the body of Sawettabut. It's a little bit hot, too hot to handle. Taking it wide into level, 9 apiece now. Who can get themselves to the game point here?
She put that away, and what a great angle that was.
Well, once again, Ekholm away from the table and just playing the defender.
Please play.
So a game point to make it 3-0 for Sawettabut. That's brilliant from Sawettabut, utterly brilliant.
No, that was a great play, great combination of forehands and backhands.
Was that little forehand that almost went round the side of the net that wrong-footed Ekholm, and from a fairly strong position for Ekholm, certainly with a chance. Sawettabut finds herself 3 games to the good here. Still 6.5 minutes, still time, I would think, for 2 more games.
That's 2 good backhands there, one into the middle, slow spinning one, then a faster one on a diagonal. Oh, clever play by Ekholm. He's trying to change the spin, the speed, do something a little bit different. Talked about the use of the wrist in table tennis. Obviously, if you can impart more spin with a backspin, topspin, it's got to be a soft touch. You don't hold the bat tight.
Some great defensive shots from Ekholm, but when you're that far back, you're always the underdog to win the point. Possibly a better start to this game than some for the Swede. It's a good angle from Sawettabut, really got round.
Good tomahawk serve and then follow up with a good third ball. Service so important in table tennis. One time when the player is in total control and do what spin that you want, placement. You can always decide from service what you want to do third ball and where you're going to place it.
Leg 5-2.
Very well. It was a nasty old net cord to deal with. Very powerful forehand, particularly well placed.
Oh, great shot there. It did pop up slightly, but she stepped in to make that winner.
JJ, Jeon, JJ has called the timeout. Just goes Ekholm, who's in a strong position. He's been overhauled by the Thai athlete. Well, she certainly has all the tools to win this game, if not the match. It's just not gone her way. Concentration. Eyes only on the ball.
6-5.
Oh, great backhand there. Good use of the wrist.
A towel break every 6th point. And T2, no hanging around. We'll bring the towel to you, thank you very much.
That forearm up well, Sawettabut executed that down the line. Ekholm played a good forehand there, but Sawettabut able to block that one back quickly, taking it very early off the bounce.
Oh, took it away again. Sawettabut didn't work out this time. It is the right option.
Sutasini, please play.
referee keen to get things going. We're 1 minute, just over a minute to go. And we may or may not get a kill zone game. If Sawettabut can wrap this up in the next 60 seconds, we will. If there's some resistance from Ekholm, we may not.
Oh, good receive of serve there by Ekholm. Coming round using the backhand from the forehand side. That wristy backhand shot that gets an awful lot of spin on the ball.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you may get a little extra treat here if this is finished up in the next 30 seconds. Make a bit more from these two. Inside out serve. Oh, it's gone wrong. No juice, of course, so one more point. The buzzer's about to go. So this will decide whether it's 4-0 or 3-1. And it will go the way of Sawettabut. She fought back and saved several game points there, Ekholm, but she couldn't keep it going. Again, forced back off the table. Desperate defending, but accurate attacking from Sawettabut, and she will take all 4 games in this match. No wonder he's getting high fives. Karlsson handing out the congratulations, and why not? Sawettabut, who was bottom of the pile after this morning's matches have been played, will find herself hauled up above Jeon, but that may change. Excellent performance from the athlete from Thailand, Ekholm. She played well in fits and starts, but could never really put a convincing run together to get her over the line and win a game. Came close, both in game 3 and game 4. And in the end, it was Sawettabut who just kept going, and perhaps was mentally stronger as well. And as you can see, the serve 1% and the return 1%, both going in the way of Sawettabut, who wins this one by 4-0.
Sawettabut from Thailand gives Team Person a 4-point lead now. Today's performance much better than yesterday's match. How come?
Yesterday I lost 5-0, but today tie again. Yes. Today Ekholm, she play really good. Yes. She play slowly. Yep. I concentrate in the game. Yes. One ball. Yes.
But you look much more aggressive today than yesterday. Is it confidence? What's the problem? Yesterday, today, how come you're so much better?
I tie again. Yes. Yesterday from yesterday, today from today.
Okay.
I restart again.
Sawettabut from Thailand. She is the KL Southeast Asian Games gold medalist, giving Team Person a 4-point lead. After this, the men's battle. Don't go anywhere.
Hello to all the fans in China.
I'm Vladimir Samsonov.
Hi, I'm Paul Drinkall.
我是欧茶，我是君。
Hello， 大家好，我是郑怡静，
我是庄智渊，
我是刘飞，我是冯天薇，
我是托姆。
Hello， 大家好，我是刘丁硕，
我是石君瑶。
Hello, I'm Jörgen Persson, coach for Team Person.
Hello, I'm Mattias Karlsson.
Hello to all the fans in China.
我祝愿所有的朋友，包括粉丝。
I wish you a happy Mooncake Festival and enjoy the time.
And happy Mooncake Festival to all T2 fans.
I'm wishing all the T2 fans a happy Mooncake Festival.
We wish all the T2 fans 中秋节快乐！
祝所有粉丝们中秋节快乐，月圆人团圆。
祝所有 T2 的粉丝们中秋佳节平安快乐幸福。
祝你们中秋佳节快乐！
中秋节快到了，祝大家中秋节快乐！
祝 T2 的粉丝们中秋节快乐！
祝 T2 的粉丝们中秋节快乐！
祝大家中秋节快乐
Wish all the T2 fans a happy Mooncake Festival.
I wish a happy Mooncake Festival to all of you.
祝你们中秋节快乐，身体健康，万事如意。
大家好，我是 Frank G。祝 T2 的粉丝们中秋节快乐 ，Happy Mid-Autumn Festival。
Moving into the second men's battle now here in T2 APAC. Alongside me, team captain from Team JJ. He is here because his opponent, Team Person, Ju Sai-hook, is injured. So now Person has got to pick a substitute, but it's Team JJ's choice. 所以让你选了 Jun Mizutani 还是 Karlsson 呢？
因为这个比赛呢，其实一个很好的尝试了，对吧？但是运动员受伤也是很正常，所以但是假如说啊，这个更完美一点的话，我们还可以找出一个更好的方法。当然，我们每个队员都选一个更弱一点的，我们为了赢球嘛，对吧？所以我们现在选择选一个稍微弱一点的。当然不要选扎洛夫了，选个卡尔松好吃一点的。
Okay. So Karlsson is his choice. Now Matthias Karlsson, 14 person versus Vladimir Samsonov in this men's battle. So we are going to allow Vladimir Samsonov to pick the color on this coin toss. Vladimir, now that you're here, is it going to be red or black for you? Red for Vladimir Samsonov. It's black, so Matthias Karlsson to serve.
Well, that's a bit of a late change. So late that Jill and I looked at each other rather surprised. We will try and get to the bottom of that injury for you. If not today, then tomorrow. We're rather stuck in our seats at the moment with the day job. Here is our referee, Barry Carlini. We are trying to find out what is up with Ju. Hopefully nothing too serious. Anyway, it should be a really good matchup between Karlsson and Samsonov. He beat Samsonov in round 4 by 3 games to 2. So Samsonov knows he has a job on his hands. Samsonov is 3rd in the rankings at the moment, but he's above Shebiev, chien-an, who have played 14 matches. They're also on 33, but a chance to get close to Timo Boll, who has 38 in 2nd. Karlsson has also had his injury problems, of course, just played 11 matches up to now. Missed a couple with that ankle injury in round 3. So he's down in 10th place. Chance for him perhaps to haul himself up into mid-table. Just getting word that it happened during the warm-up, actually, for Juicy Hook, the injury. So it is a foot injury, and that is why he's not involved in this match. A foot injury for Juicy Hook. Opportunity for Karlsson to play. It's a big ask because he's on in the match after the next one as well.
And he's a young lad, so I'm sure he can...
Well, if you add the 2 matches up, it's only just over an hour, which is nothing, is it, in terms of traditional table tennis? I suppose in some ways it's just the fact you have a match, you go away again, you stop, you start. And he has been suffering, we mentioned the ankle injury in round 3, that was a horror. It was black and blue and all other colours. Suffering from a little bit of a groin strain as well at the moment, so let's hope he doesn't injure that. Looks in pretty fine fettle there.
Yeah, hitting his forehand well. Karlsson plays with short pimples on his forehand. Very unusual. Don't see many male players playing with this type of rubber on the forehand.
That helps the serve, doesn't it? Because you'll see him serve and then twirl the bat around a little bit.
Yeah, he tends to serve with the smooth side.
That's right. And then he twirls it around, I guess, so the smooth side's on the backhand?
Yes, he plays the smooth side on the backhand.
And then get extra spin on the forehand, top spin, I presume.
Well, no, he'll get spin with the reverse side on the backhand, but short pimples, you don't get as much spin, but the trajectory of the ball goes flatter. So it's a different pace of the ball.
And unusual for opponents in the modern era, anyway.
Yeah, it's got to keep changing. Changes the pace, so it comes fast and then it comes slower. So sometimes it's very difficult. It takes sometimes an opponent a little while to get used to the different pace.
5-7. Samsonov, a 2-point advantage early in this match. Shot. He was always celebrating almost before the ball came back.
He always looks so smooth when he plays Samsonov. It looks effortless. But I think he seems to know where the ball is going to be, and he gets his foot in position.
41 years of age, he's still in the top 10 in the world. Of course, probably the 2 tallest men in this competition as well.
Ball slightly kicked off the table there. Spin generated by both players.
He's hanging in here, Karlsson. Still a bit of work to do in this first game.
Faster, please. 10-8.
Samsonov saying the ball bounced twice on his side of the table, so it's not his point.
That's hugely sportsman, right, wasn't it? You're on game point.
Faster, please.
Took us all a while to work out what had happened there. Doesn't matter, wraps it up. Eventually, Samsonov and Team JJ have the advantage early on.
The pimple is coming, you stay there.
Don't be back. Push. Push. Yeah, against. Yeah. Then you can push. Come you back. Slow push. Yeah.
Don't go back.
Don't do
That's the
step
message
away.
from JJ. Don't step away. I'm sure he knows that. It's been very difficult to coach somebody who's been to the last 6 Olympic Games. Must know a little bit himself, I guess.
I'm sure he does.
I think you were saying to me, though, JJ himself was something of an extraordinary player in his day as well.
Oh, he was wonderful to play. He had pen holder grip and so fast feet around the table. Brilliant player.
Karlsson's played some decent shots in this opening gambit of the second game as well.
Playing his forehand really well. Karlsson, very fast, flat with the short pimples.
Our aerial shot, a really good illustration of just how fast these players hit the ball, how hard and how fast it flies.
Good position there by Karlsson, right into Samsonov's body. Good position to play the ball. Your opponent's got to keep moving their feet to try and get in the right position for each stroke.
Cheeky bit of placement there from Samsonov, no power, no spin, just nipping it over the net. Bit of the net on the way through.
Left 2-7.
What a turnaround. This time it's Samsonov who's having to chase the game a bit.
Faster, please.
Both players taking the advantage to towel down. Players allowed to towel down after each 6 points.
4-8.
Well, at the table, Karlsson has been less than impressive in the last couple of points.
1 minute.
Perhaps it was always inevitable that the timeout was coming. See sometimes playing the ball underneath the table, certainly not in this case. That's the power and precision you need for the smash. No point having the power if you can't put it in the right place. Samsonov and Karlsson, 15 years the senior Samsonov, still so fit. And there's an absolute unique service though. He stands almost stock upright in some of his serves. Before crouching back down again.
6.
Well, he has game points here, Karlsson. Doesn't have the serve though. Doesn't matter. Yeah, all level. Game apiece. Much better from Karlsson in that second game, and all power to Jorgen Persson for a well-placed timeout as well. 13:80 still left. Plenty of time for some more twists and turns here at the Chitu Cavern in Malaysia. Very good boys, aren't they? They smuggle the drums in again, Jill.
Yeah, great atmosphere in the cabin. And I'm sure they're enjoying this wonderful display of world-class table tennis as well.
It certainly is world class. Bit of an ugly lunge from Karlsson. Wasn't particularly well balanced or well played.
That was a great forehand by Samsonov. Run round. Then his forehand from the backhand side. Well executed.
Really low. Great shot from Karlsson. Spat off the table. Past the Swede, who's saying cricket through the gate between body and the arm. That must be the play of the day.
As I was saying earlier about he's always in the right position, he knows where the ball's going. He just lunged.
Yeah. Economy of motion, wasn't it, really? Amazing.
It's like one step and I'm there.
I hardly really put anything onto the shot. I just knew where it was going to end up. As they say, from the sublime to the ridiculous. Not such a good point for Samsonov.
Great play there, wasn't it?
Amazing stuff, yeah. We're down the court side behind Samsonov, and you see the ball coming flying from the Swede, and you think, well, he's never going to get there. And all of a sudden, just a hand appears.
And you can hear when he plays with the short pimples, it's that much louder.
6-4.
All the short pimples doing their job there. Flat, hard and low. Two very good forehands.
Faster, please.
Does make me laugh when the referee does say faster, because some of the speed of these balls, I know that's not what she actually means.
5 seconds.
These players deserving of their towel breaks, because Goodness me, they're putting effort in here.
And it must be very warm under the television lights. Slowed it down just slightly there, just changing the pace, Karlsson. That spin and the red rubber on his backhand.
How about that for a forehand?
Great angle there. Not only did he get it on the forehand, but it was really wide. Samsonov didn't even try and go for it.
Yeah, he went like a rocket.
Stop. Please, vertical. 7-9.
So he's throwing the ball back, not upright.
Well, he obviously he has all in his career. It's just a question whether he gets pulled up on it. Sometimes he will get pulled up for hiding the ball in the hand as well. But it is a stock serve, which is very difficult. Great power, good precision, saves the game points.
Faster, please.
Oh, and it's gone long. And Samsonov has the advantage once again. He won the first game 11-9. He squeaked this one 11-8. Karlsson with the game in between. Still just over 7 minutes to go. Should be enough for one, and perhaps the kill zone as well. Start you would have wanted to this fourth game.
And that was good. That was good play. He knows he's got to try and dominate if he can.
Oh, yes. It wasn't a shabby backhand from Samsonov, but look at the forehand here. Put everything into that, the rotation, getting the power. And he is up on the forehand winners.
That's good play by Karlsson. He just apologising there.
Yeah, he did the hard work, had to bend really. These players, all the flexibility training they do in the gym pays off in moments like that. Getting onto the forehand quite easily. Well, he was made to work for that point. It was the net cord that made them both smile. Oh, no, the edge, rather. That was the original net cord. Look, we're talking about the flexibility. He's fast, he's flexible, but he's not that fast. They're enjoying themselves out there. I was discussing with Jürgen Persson before the session started about just how competitive and how all-encompassing your sport can be, but it's nice to see that even with money and points at stake, you can have a smile and enjoy yourself. And that will be enjoyable for one of the two players.
So many balls that have gone near the edge of the table.
It spat horribly, didn't it? See when they get injuries, what they put their body through.
7-5.
Is this the last game, or will we get another one in? See just how thin a slither this took at the table. Oh, yeah. Not much you can do about that.
Please play 8-5.
Don't laugh, he says. He should have smiled, they're laughing at me.
6-8.
Hugely entertaining for young and old alike.
Both of these players are going flat out. I must admit they are looking rather hot and flustered.
It's hugely enjoyable.
Oh, lovely. Lovely forehand down the line. Took it so early. Hits it so flat.
What you couldn't really see on that shot was just how much Samsonov's forehand bent. Still in the sights of Karlsson. And to the left, and he was still on it. And he follows it up with that. Well, you have to work hard here. And Samsonov able to get over the line there. And there's 3 games to 1 up.
Continue more to 8-4 net, please. Okay? Yeah. Come out. Very good.
If Samsonov is smiling, you can be sure that JJ's smiling as well.
The point. Beginning 0-0. Beginning. Must lead.
When you think all the efforts that these two players have put in, Karlsson's going to play after the women's game, so...
Well, he'll just have to go to the practice courts and just keep himself warm and supple, because there's not really enough time just to sit and then warm yourself up again. And of course, in regular table tennis tournaments, you'll be playing longer than the 2 matches you'll have to play combined, so it should be okay. We are in the kill zone, by the way, because the clock was within 2 minutes when the last game finished.
Referee, i-ching.
He's saying there's sweat on the ball and that's why it dropped off his bat. Karlsson said he hasn't got it on his bat, so... I think he's saying it was a sweat serve.
Okay.
There's got to be some somewhere, he's saying. And I think the referee is saying it's got to be a bit more than a tiny drop.
Okay.
I don't think it was intentional.
A little shake of the nod of the head from Samsonov. I don't think it's a problem. A little smile between the two of them. It is quite important when it's only 5 points in this game. We can see, watching the back of Samsonov, how much the sweat patch on his shirt has expanded during this match. And he'll be sweating a bit in a cold sweat because he's got a bit of work to do here for game points. And that will do it, makes the scoreline respectable. Samsonov still takes the match, but it was a good effort from Karlsson. Let's just call it a nice warm-up for his next proper match when he's not the substitute. Excellent entertainment. Well, there's a lot of highlights to choose from. These two really entertained the crowd. Had a little smile themselves as well. Although Samsonov, that's his normal expression, slightly bewildered. Whether he's winning or losing, really. Such a cultured backhand and forehand, of course. The noise you're hearing is Karlsson coming over to say hello to the fans. Oh, Samsonov's in the crowd. Well, we'll no doubt have an action replay of that at some stage. They're certainly enjoying themselves. They enjoyed the match. It was an excellent one. The stats fairly even, it has to be said. But it finished advantage Samsonov, who wins this one by 3-2.
It's always a joy to watch Vladimir Samsonov in action. That seemed to be a lot of mutual respect in that match. Let's break down exactly what happened in your perspective.
My perspective, well, I won the game, first of all. And I'm very happy, and thank you really so much for supporting me. But, I mean, I remember the game against Paul a few rounds ago, and I was incredibly lucky. I think today I could top that. Okay. It was incredible. So you're very pleased. Well, I'm pleased that I won, but I'm really sorry for Matthias, you know. Yeah, he was kind of disappointed, I guess, after the 10th net ball or the H ball, but sorry, man.
Oh, let us know, what was wrong with the bat just now?
What was wrong with the bat? No, it was a little bit wet, you know, and well, I thought that that was the reason why the ball fell down, why I made a mistake, but the umpire said that everything was correct, so I had to accept the decision of the head referee, so it's all okay, so absolutely okay.
All is good, so Vladimir Samsonov winning that encounter against Matthias Karlsson for Team JJ, trying to bring it back. Ladies and gentlemen, Vladimir Samsonov.
Maybe wait a little more.
3-6.
Welcome back to T2 APAC. As we enter this encounter, Team Person is still taking the lead now. This battle is between Jeon Ji-hee and Shi Xunyao. Let's get this started. Can you please pick the color on this coin? Red. Red for Xunyao? It's red, so Xunyao to serve. Good luck, ladies.
Someone's given them the ball. It was a member of the audience because the ball boys and girls, I think, were having a union meeting in the corner. That was quite amusing. Well done, sir. That man on the first row, give him a VIP seat.
He's probably hoping to take that ball home with him as a memento.
I'm sure there'll be an opportunity to pocket one if you're not looking at the end of the session. I never said that, by the way. So here we go, we are underway. They have a ball and are able to play. It's Shi Xunyao against Jeon Ji-hee. Shi Xunyao, 16 years of age, making her way up the world rankings, inside the top 100 now, of course, and better than that when it comes to the age rankings. Lost 3-2 to Potter, was 2-1 up yesterday. Jeon Ji-hee, a veteran at 24. Beat Yang Huan 3-2, so a better day at the office yesterday for the Korean, the former Chinese youth player who moved across to Korea when she was 16 years of age. The cloth's out. Don't want any controversies over wet balls, bats, tables.
Well, I think both the players in the previous match were sweating profusely, so I'm sure there's lots of drips all over that table. And I know I wouldn't want to be playing on a sweaty table.
No.
From Team Person to serve.
Especially somebody else's sweat.
Love all.
As they say at gyms, please towel down after you've finished. Oh, well, that's a nice way to start, isn't it? Second in the table. Of course, the Chinese have been sharing the responsibilities around some of their players. Liu Fei as well. These two top of the rankings at the moment, and we've also had, of course, the world number 1 Ding Ning playing in the opening round. Jeon in 11th place at the moment, but a good showing here should get her as high as 8th place.
I was looking for some results of these two players, but on the international scene, they haven't played each other as yet.
No, and because she's only played last round and this round, they haven't met either in T2, so who knows?
You don't see better table tennis than that. Great forehand and backhand combinations there. Very fast, taking the ball early. Off the bounce.
The only time you normally see shots played at that speed is in the practice table when it's forehand to backhand, just to warm yourself up a bit. And then they don't normally last that long, the rallies.
Another backspin on that service. See, good use of the wrist, keeping the bat soft. So you can get a faster action with the blade. Oh, and that's a lovely forehand down the line by Shi. Both players moving the ball around the table, playing a lot on the diagonal and down the line. Excellent play there by Shi.
7-5.
Those two happy to trade blows in this first game. It's entertaining table tennis. We've had a good day here. The matchups have been really good. Both men and women.
Service and open up there by Jeon. Spinny backhand. And both points of her service. Good service and follow up. Let's see what she can do now.
Oh.
11-7.
Oh, tried the angle and slapped away by Jeon. And Jeon takes that first game. Excellent. Just wasn't good enough. Jeon Ji-hee.
And then, if long service, okay, go through. Okay, come on, 7-5, okay, after new again.
That's a high quality first game. Let's hope we can a bit more of the same. In the second game.
That was a great receive of serve. That backhand banana flip, but then so much speed on it. But then follows it up with a great forehand.
Oh, this game can be sort of short shots at the table, a bit of chess, these two. Like the men's game, they just like to wallop the ball back to each other.
They've both got similar styles, so...
Yeah, if you have a mismatch, it can be a bit painful to watch from time to time, but this is certainly easy on the eye, isn't it?
First forehand. She made that error with the second.
A good couple of points from Shi. And just missing her range. Time from Jeon.
4-2. Please serve. 4-2.
That's better from Jeon. Strong forehand. And it was a little bit too tasty to get back for She on the backhand. That's an even better shot. Get herself back on level terms.
Well placed there. Good service. Change of spin. And played that into the middle of the table.
Yeah, one to one side, the left-hand side, then the right-hand side, and then straight down the middle. Certainly changing it around a bit. 4 times in a row though for Jeon.
Winner there by Jeon, stepping round, playing that forehand down the line, taking it very early.
Certainly experience of the Korean coming in useful here. He's older than she. Oh, how about that though? Just a little reminder of what she can do. Follow-up slap as well. Was sat up and asked to be dispatched, and was. It's gone long, and Jeon actually won the point before. Took a while for us to come on to that. And in the end, she progressed quite serenely to the second game. 11-7, 11-6. Plain sailing so far for Jeon Ji-hee. Was the 2/3 of the evening mark. Once this is over, we've got Chuang against Karlsson, his second appearance of the evening. The new Fei against Szocs. That should be a good one as well. Nobody's moving from our stands.
Love all.
Drummers in the corner, enjoying themselves as well. Hope you're enjoying some great table tennis.
Love all.
topspin there from She. She knows you've got to try and dominate and try and get in, but sometimes you can go for your shots and overhit them.
Quite as many rallies as we did in those two games.
1-5.
It's been more on service receive and a few errors.
Nicely done. It may not be a rally, but it's certainly a pleasure to watch that kind of high-quality shot.
Side spin, backspin on that service. Just went slightly longer. Fantastic play there. Combinations, backhand, forehands. Taking the ball early, a lot of spin on that backhand there. But She did add so much spin on it and even managed to put a defensive shot in as well.
All of a sudden, these two seem to be intent on opening up the game as well and playing the rallies.
Receive of serve, slightly long. So Jeon just stepped in with that fast forehand topspin.
7-5.
Notice JJ, the skipper, has moved even further. He's at the back wall now.
1 minute.
Now he's moving forward because the timeout has been called, and it has been called by Jorgen Persson. Is she getting close to winning the game? Let's make sure she gets over the line. He serves a little bit of backspin and a bit of side spin. And the control, even when it's stretching. 7-6 then. She bossing the forehand, but not bossing the score.
Let 7-6.
Well placed there by She. Came out to the wings, then one into the body. This game is so fast. If you play it into the bodies, it is very difficult.
Just hung up a little bit from Jeon Ji-hee. She pounced on that, getting closer to possibly getting the first game on the scoreboard for her. Jeon's going to make her fight every inch of the way. variation on to the forehand. And the top spin to bring it back down onto the table. She still in with a chance here though, taking the game.
Oh, great forehand there by Jeon. Stepping round. Great angle she got. Wide to she's forehand.
9-all. Please serve. 9-all.
And you see she stepped around with the backhand with that banana flick. A lot of spin on there.
Piece. Less than 7 on the clock as well. We've taken our time over these games in this match. Jeon gets over the line. Apology, but she'll be happy to wrap that one up again. Nine apiece between JJ and Persson.
Stop clock. 10, and Jeon, both of you, first warning for time delay. All right, please come back faster.
Connie.
4-game, Jeon to serve.
Singaporean official getting
Love
tough.
all.
A first warning for both of them. Now, I thought you had to brandish a yellow card at this point, but obviously they've obviously decided not to, or they've lost the cards. I'm not sure, but the first official warning. Next time you will have a point deducted if I've read the rules correctly.
No, you can issue a one warning and then another warning for the yellow cards, and then the next one is a red card. They take a point off you.
Still take a point off with the yellow. The second warning is at the referee's discretion. Anyway, hopefully it won't happen. Persson, by the way, just to keep you up to date. That's she, of course, for Persson. We'll bring them at level with Team Mays. In the standings, Team Mays, of course, we played earlier on. The game's difference is better for Team Mays, but I'm sure they can rustle up a few more games to take themselves top of the table.
3-4. She served slightly longer there, and she got in with that forehand into the middle.
Lovely shot.
Lovely backhand to backhand rallies. That one going really wide down the forehand from the left-hander.
That's 5-all.
apologising for touching the net.
Let's 5-6.
Really, fluidity of this match not quite being reproduced in this game.
6-all.
Just bounced. You see it getting large on it. It's the edge.
See, she there committed herself. Wasn't really in position to play that backhand from the forehand side.
Goes long from she. Jeon inexorably seems to be heading towards another game here. The question is, will it be wrapped up within the 2 minutes that we have on the clock, or will we have a dual zone game as well?
I think that was the rally of this game. They're hitting the ball so hard. I think sometimes you can't appreciate that when you're seeing it on screen.
6-9.
But with a lot of spin, a lot of power.
It's a great play from she to lose the point. Oh, there's the cards down the bottom of the screen. Red and yellow. Pulled out the rule book. Have a little look at that if this game concludes quickly enough. Shall have half an eye on the clock, wanting to wrap this up nice and quickly. We may or may not get another game in, especially seeing they've got a little towel break around. They'll have to hurry up, they've had that warning. Don't lose a point at this situation, do you?
Jeon, second warning for time delay. Okay. 8-10.
See, I think that, well, we'll have a look at the rules in a minute. Ah, it's gone long again.
Time out. 1 minute.
I've dusted off my rule book. Step 1, traditional hand signals are now verbal command please play, when you see that quite a lot obviously. Step 2, if players are deliberately wasting time, not following normal match rhythm, time warning can be used at any time, yellow card. I think that's what we had first time. And then step 3, subsequent infringement of time wasting, yellow followed by red card, deduction of a point can be considered. So that's what we've just had. Player penalised will lose 1 point. That doesn't happen. That should be a yellow and a red. And then the next one is an automatic red card. I haven't seen a card at all in this tournament. I'd like to see one. I just want to see one.
I don't think you would see one in this game, but you never know.
So second warning doesn't necessarily mean you lose a point. It could do, but it should be accompanied with a flourish of a card, like a football referee.
Well, normally they do put their hand up with a yellow card in their hand to show the player.
The time is up, so this will be the last action of this match. And at this point we'll win it one way or the other, and she manages to hold on, save some game points, and then rescue a game. I have to say, actually, we didn't see the cards go up, did we? But I'm looking next to the referee, and the electronic scoreboard is showing yellows and reds.
Yeah, they're showing them on the screen, but normally the umpire will show the players.
Well, there you go. So they were implemented, as per the rule that we talked about. Just didn't see the yellow cards being brandished. Anyway, it's academic. The score is the score. And might have made a difference, may not have. She having the rough end of that game, but she managed to get a consolation game in right at the end. And Jeon, who's been at the wrong end of the table with a very impressive win over the Chinese athlete. The youngster, just 16 years of age, of course, will learn, I'm sure, come back stronger. Not that she played some bad table tennis, is it? It's just that Jeon was absolutely outstanding. And we were treated to some really good rallies. These two, as Jill was saying, with a similar style, which always helps. Both slowing the game down to the disagreement of the referee. And Jeon, as you can see, bossing both the serve one percentage and the return one, and she wins by 3-1.
What an exciting encounter. Jeon actually had the chance for Team JJ to lead for the first time this fixture. However, her opponent stole the last set away. So let's talk about that. 其实前3局呢，你打得特别好。可是为什么第4局其实那边你挣扎了一点？为什么？
我10比9领先的时候，他先搏了我2个，然后后来就是还是有点保守吧。对，最后一个球有点着急。
Yes, she said what I actually touched upon. It is such a tight encounter. She felt like she lost a little bit of focus, and her opponent actually figured out her game, which is why she stole away the 4th game. However, all is not lost yet. 2 more matches to go, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to T2 APAC. Only 1 point separates Team JJ and Team Person. And we welcome back Matthias Karlsson into the field of play. His opponent from Team JJ, Chuang Chi-yuan. Let's allow Chi-yuan to pick the color on this coin. Red for Chi-yuan. It is red, so Chi-yuan to serve from Team JJ. Good luck, gentlemen.
Well, the T2 cabin is rocking. And we are looking forward to a return appearance of Matthias Karlsson, who stepped up to take the place of Ju Se-hook, who injured himself in the warm-up and came very close to beating Vladimir Samsonov in an excellent match. How will he go against Chuang? It was the only match he played in round 3 because of injury. He hurt his ankle, managed eventually to get on to the court and won by 3 games to 2. Ranked 22 in the world, a man who is really approaching 2 meters. He's a very tall man and a very nice man, a gentle giant. Wang Lanfun, double thumbs up. Will it be a double yellow card later on? Probably not, now we've discussed it. Karlsson, who missed those 2 games, of course.
First game.
Bottom half of the table. That's a bit of a false position for him.
Love all.
Chuang Chi-yuan, 6th. And with this game, this match in hand, if he wins more than 2 games, he will be in 3rd place. According to Rai, well, Samsonov has already played, so he will be in 4th place, but certainly a chance to leapfrog a few. After this, Fui and Bernard Szocs, that should be a lively one as well. Hope you can join us for that.
1-3.
It's interesting what you're saying about the styles complement each other. We're going to have a really entertaining match. We were saying that about Karlsson and Samsonov. I wonder whether these 2 are similar enough to have that seesawing battle. I suspect that Chuang a little bit more gritty, digs in a bit. 36 years of age now, the man from Chinese Taipei. He's the world's number 3. Tried the surprise deep fast serve. Problem is, if it's too deep, you miss the table, which is just what Chuang did. And the wrong end of a net cord, and all of a sudden that lead has disappeared. His own serve.
As you see there, Chiang takes the ball slightly earlier than Karlsson. So I'm sure once these 2 have got going, we'll see some good quick rallies.
And the serve of Karlsson, watching it from his end, which is where we are, he does throw it backwards. Referees have pulled up before because they can't see the ball, but his opponent can at all times. Neither of these players firing on their own serve at the moment.
Oh, that's well placed by Chuang, right into the middle of Karlsson. With him taking the ball that early, there's less time for Karlsson to see.
From Karlsson. The unfurling backhand. And he's at it again.
Serve there by Chung. Karlsson Tried to get in, but just made an error.
6, 10.
There's the exchanges, the crisp exchanges we were talking about, you were hoping for, Jeon, as the game progresses. And that's gone long. And that's the first game wrapped up for Chuang. Yeah, tried to flick that backhand again. He's done it with great effect. Not that time though. 10 apiece between JJ and Persson as well. This is a real tight one, isn't it?
Lovely backhand there by Karlsson. Counter topspin there. A lot of backspin on that service from Jeon.
1, 2.
A lucky one.
Oh yeah, it was an interesting exchange close up at the net. Yeah, somehow that got across the table.
I think it was a miss hit on his bat. I don't think he was intending to hit it down there.
Chuang not liking the look of the ball he had in his hand. Try another one. He got lucky again. Well, in that match against Samsonov, it wasn't always going his way, the luck, so perhaps he's owed a bit. They say it always evens out. Excellent start in this second game from Karlsson. Oh, no, that was a mistake. That was perfectly placed. Watch it snake away to the left with the spin, right where he wanted it.
Good backhand receive of serve there. Just stepped in, using his wrist to impart that spin, side spin on it. That's a good flat hit on the pinball side, on the forehand of Karlsson's bat. Comes through quite flat, as opposed to the reverse side on his backhand, which is spinny.
5-8.
A bit too much on that flat red side and flying off. Not controlled it at all. Oh, that's what Jill was talking about. That flat delivery on the black pimpled side. Chuang must have thought he'd had a winner there. No such luck for him.
9-6.
And that's gone long, and Karlsson now has the game points. Just trying to flat back, let it float back over in no spin. And it went long. Oh, now's that for a forehand from the Chinese Taipei athlete. Was it the third attempt? Karlsson draws level, one apiece in this penultimate match of this session.
Både mot backhand och mot forehand. Det gillar han. Gå in istället och göra någon sån här skär mot mitten. Det är han bra. När han får dem långsamma så är han för bra. Då måste du vara lite mer skit. Att du går in och gör ett skär. Gå ner, hugg ner så du mot Vlad en gång. Det gäller hela tiden att skifta på handen. För det var ju bara samma. Du ser, och det kommer ju digger. Du kan ju bara vänta där. Allt kommer ju digger.
Now it's getting late here in Malaysia, but we're still rocking it. Jill's jet lag hasn't quite kicked in yet.
No, I'll probably be awake at 3 o'clock this morning.
Listening to this, you do have quite modern taste in music, I have to say, for somebody whose musical zenith must have been, I don't know, like me, 80s.
Oh, I like any music, me.
I bet you like that forehand.
I certainly did. Karlsson pushed that long and deep, did something slightly different. What you must do, keep your opponent guessing what you're going to do. And the receiver serve, he did the same again.
Play from Chuang. Great exchange between these two. Karlsson finding the range on that forehand. And Chuang is back to level. There to be hit on the backhand. Possibly just kicked off the table a little bit. The run of points from Chuang now. Is it 3-1 down? And the forced error count getting a lovely high for Matthias Karlsson.
Good backhand there. Used his reverse serve. Fold that in with that strong backhand. forehand there. Took that early this time. Karlsson. Oh, he hit that one flat.
Even in slow motion, you can see the change in pace, just how fast that was. Still a little bit behind though, on the percentage of serves won. Good exchange with the advantage to Karlsson. He really had to lean back and at the same time keep balance with that forehand, but it won in the point.
Jeon put more spin on that ball than Karlsson thought.
He's buzzing around again.
Oh, that was a good reverse serve. And strong third ball by Karlsson.
From Karlsson. Chance for Chuang to get ahead again in this match. Just a little bit of emotion. The choice. Where did the expression "choi" come from, Jill? Oh, you're a difficult one there, haven't I? We'll come back to that one. Well, another choi from Chuang, because he wraps up that third game and leads by 2-1. A little fist bump. Just consulting the oracle. We'll be back shortly with the answer. Well, it's just the nature of the chant, what it sounds like. But it is common, of course, not only to celebrate good play yourself, but to get in the face of your opponent. Doesn't like that ball either. That's a good change of direction by Karlsson, but Chuang was equal to it. What a forehand that was. It wasn't a bad forehand from Karlsson, but not enough angle down the line from him. Easy meet in the end for Chuang. A great start to this fourth game from Chuang. Pushed the forehand. Some that have gone before. Oh, goodness me. What a change in fortunes. A topsy-turvy old game, this one. Going one way then the other.
joy has come from China. The Chinese players say Choi, and this has been picked up by players from other countries, and they're saying the same thing. So if the Chinese can do it.
I'll grab JJ, see what Choi means in Chinese then. It is interesting because they do say Choi, not yes or come on or anything like that. It has become a established convention amongst table tennis players. Much more choice coming from the man from Chinese Taipei and from this man here. Did that take a nip of the table? Yes, it did. The officials just communicating with each other. Good work from them. Still a tall order for Karlsson. Even more so now there's game points involved. Little look at the bat from Karlsson, but it won't change the result. An easy and fairly quick win for Chuang, who leads by 3-1. I don't know whether he's perhaps a little bit tired, Karlsson, after his endeavours against Samsonov. There is still time though to get another game in. It won't go to 11, I wouldn't have thought, in under 4 minutes.
Love all.
Defence from Karlsson. He's a little bit tucked up on that shot, but it's pretty accurate all the same.
Play there by Karlsson. You'll see he keeps changing what he's doing when he's serving, receive of serve. The pace on the ball and the pimples and the reverse.
Wide open for him if he could have made that one.
Yeah, Chuang then just put a slow, spinny one in there, just change the pace.
The time is a factor here. 4-point cushion with less than a minute to go. Might well be enough. Not if they play points quickly though. Now it gets interesting.
Chuang, and the ball boy to throw him the ball quickly.
done a sterling job, the ball boys.
And girls.
Ball persons. Except for the first match where they forgot to actually be in position and maybe the audience had to pass a ball for the warm-up. That is enough for Karlsson to get one back. 7-5, he'll take that. 3-2, Chuang takes the match. Excellent work from the man from Chinese Taipei, the veteran, the 36-year-old, bringing home the bacon for Team JJ. They're tied 12 apiece. Then JJ and Pearson. He's off to have a rest in a darkened room. Well, whilst he does that, we'll stay in the spotlight and enjoy the highlights. Karlsson plays some excellent stuff, but Chuang just seemed to have a little bit extra, that little sort of 0.5% more, just to get him over the line when it came to the tight moments in matches. Was pegged back to 1-1 at one point, but then for the next two before Karlsson, of course, managed to run down the clock whilst he was ahead in that fifth game. Excellent work, better work as you can see from the statistics for Tran Chi Yuan. And he wins this one by 3-2.
Wow, we haven't seen a fixture as tight as this one in round 5. It's 12-all here. Chuang Chi-yuan emerging victorious. Matthias Karlsson, unfortunately for him, unable to redeem himself. Let's talk about the match. 3-2，你对你自己的表现满意吗？
可能比较可惜吧，就还可以的，还可以，但就是可能前面的时候相对在第2局的时候稍微保守一点，对。
现在两方还是平分，接下来呢，刘飞他会出场了，他应该做什么让你的队伍赢胜呢？啊？他应该怎么表现？刘飞等下他就要出场了。
他正常表现吧，反正就是尽力而为就行。
So it's 12-all. Coming up next, Liu Fei for Team JJ. She needs to win, but Bernadette Szocs is her opponent. It's not gonna be easy. Last match coming up next. Welcome back to T2 APAC. It's 12-all between Team JJ and Team Person. So that means that the winner of this match wins this fixture. It's Liu Fei versus Bernadette Szocs. Let's allow Bernadette to pick the color on this coin toss. Red for Bernadette Szocs. It's going to be red. Let's find out. Red indeed, Bernadette Szocs to serve. Let's start now.
Here we go then, last one of the session, last one of the day. It's an interesting one in prospect. Bernadette Szocs against Liu Fei. Liu Fei, the Chinese athlete, the defender, the 23-year-old, who was brought in as part of that rotation of the Chinese squad that we've seen in T2. Including Ding Ning, of course, the world #1, 1 or 3 when she appeared in round 4 and drew against Hayata, where she was 2-0 up yesterday. Bernadette Szocs seems to have her own fan club here. Big cheer when she came onto the court. Kelly is in charge again. Szocs hoping to come back from that 4-2 defeat to countrywoman Samara. But she's been having a purple patch as this tournament has progressed through the different rounds. Finds herself in 5th place. But those above her played this afternoon, so if she wins 4 or more, she will be in 3rd place. Liu Fei, of course, a defender, so don't put the kettle on just yet. Maybe a slightly longer affair in terms of getting to the kill zone and having an extra game.
Liu putting a lot of backspin on that stroke then. Szocs really got to lift it up.
Szocs seems happy to mix it up, not just keep top spinning it back. Little dinks over the net as well.
Should be trying to bring Liu in, play a fast one, bring her in, then out again, so she's having to move all the time. But any loose ball, as you can see there, she'll put it away.
Wow, how about that? A little pocket dynamo, and she just slapped that one. I'm presuming that's not just instinct, that was intended as well. That's an enthralling opening to this match. Again, changing up the pace, changing up the shot.
Yeah, she's taking her time. She's top spinning, pushing, top spinning, just waiting for the right one to pop up. Liu knows she's got to change the spin, float some. Heavy backspin and then come in and attack the ball if it's possible.
She seemed to be surprised how close the ball was to the edge of the table there, but generally she's dealt with the threat quite well. So a well-balanced match, this one.
Again, that heavy backspin. Szocs having problems with. She must make sure she gets underneath the ball.
Yes. There's that slap forehand again. It did come back, but it was easy meat to pick off.
Good play by Szocs. Playing very patiently, waiting for the right one.
Leo has his strengths. And waiting for the opponent to make a mistake.
7-9.
It's fair to say Szocs is disgusted with the unforced error at the net there. Takes the net and goes wide again, and all of a sudden, for a fairly well-balanced first game, advantage well in the court of the Chinese athlete. Oh, she seemed to play the defensive game of Liu so well, but all of a sudden, a little bit tentative perhaps, and the net was not her friend in the latter part of that game. 11-7. Just 2 seconds under 5 minutes.
Second game.
There's the bear.
Long off.
What's that JJ in a tie I saw on that picture? I'm going to have to go over and look at the bear afterwards and check. JJ's a very suave man, but I wouldn't say ties are necessarily part of that wardrobe. Waistcoats, yes.
Perhaps he had to wear a tie for his photo shoot here.
Well, I think Karlsson has been seen in a dicky boat on those photo shoots. I'm sure you can see that on the T2 website, although I haven't searched extensively myself for that.
Lovely table tennis there from Szocs. She's spinning some up high, and she's playing the fast top spin. A little push now and again.
This is like a chess match, isn't it? Who can maneuver themselves in the point better? It's not necessarily bish bosh power table tennis, but it's don't lose anything for being what it is. Although the last couple of points, Liu has changed it up. Managed to use power in the game.
I think Bernadette Szocs was dominating for a few points. And I think Liu knows she's going to attack just to break the Bernadette Szocs rhythm up.
Yeah, I think gone are the days when the true defender just sat back and just waited, kept chopping and kept chopping. Good tactics, Liu, waiting for Szocs to make the mistake, and she certainly did there.
And there we see that side spin push shot. little bit top spin on it as well.
Last. Oh, that was a good point, wasn't it? You expect a defender to get perhaps one of those back, but that last shot was never going to be returned. Power and a good angle as well. Excellent work from Szocs. Off her feet, trying to get the rough spin on the top spin forehand.
8-4.
Changing spin throughout the point.
Oh, lovely backhand spinny shot there from Szocs. Took the ball early. Executing it straight down the line. That came through very flat. Lou's playing with long pin pause. And she can generate a lot of backspin. She's defending, especially when Szocs puts a lot of topspin on the ball.
Well, Szocs pushed it one way, then the other, then tried it short, then tried it long again, and eventually got the mistake from the Chinese athlete. Great point. There's the forehand and the backhand, both top spin.
9-8.
She's back, fighting in this point. Hit the net. Right idea down the line.
Lovely play there by Szocs. Playing it on the angles, then into the defender's middles. Always a difficult place for a defender to play.
Well, that's the loudest joy of the evening, certainly from Szocs. You can probably hear it in Singapore when she gets going. You can tell when she's not happy either. A real lame return of serve, and she just tosses her bat onto the table and walks away. She knew for the moment she hit it, it was wrong. And she finds herself, despite her best efforts, 2 games to love down against the Chinese athlete. Well, don't seem to have damaged the table or the bat, so we're okay. No one's left, and they're all enjoying this session. Drums are out of rest for a while though, haven't they? I haven't heard them for a bit. They're still there, I can see them, but need to pick up their drums. Well, the first backhand was pretty decent. The second one wasn't. Right idea. Just not able to get it on the table.
Szocs playing sensibly round the table, changing the spin, speed, direction. Oh, and that was straight off the bounce.
I think that was Jürgen person, the last person clapping. Oh dear, just not creeping over. It is a culture, isn't it, in table tennis? You clap loud and long to show your delight, your encouragement. Oh dear. Oh, she was sold a dummy there, wasn't she?
She thought that was a winner.
We all thought it was a winner as well. She was just resting and admiring her work by the side of the table.
Stop. Leg. 5-3.
Couldn't quite believe it.
Stop. 5-4.
Oh, that's lovely defending there by Lu. So graceful. Just moving in and out. And those balls are going at some pace by Szocs.
They are. And we've seen the power play of Karlsson, Samsonov, the likes of some of the women as well. But this is equally enjoyable to watch. It is like a game of chess, isn't it? Just seeing what the next move will be and how you're going to counter it. Very engrossing.
5-7.
Szocs is on from being ahead. So suffering here, and look at the amount of unforced errors. That will not help your cause. There's another one.
The thing is, sometimes you can, they're not really unforced errors here because it's the spin that the defender is doing.
Makes
and
it look like you've taken a very elementary error.
Yes, that's
absolutely.
Right. 9-5.
It's not as if it's just sat up, ready to be slapped away.
No, exactly.
Excellent for Liu. She's just put the afterburners on her. What is it? The last 7 points or so she's won. Oh, that's better. Over those shoulders. And make no mistake with the forehand. One side then the other. And you see from our shot above just how quickly those shots are flying past. Still 3 game points for Liu. And that was too strong. And the middle. And Szocs in a bit of trouble here. 3-0 down in this final game of the session and the day. Szocs who won a couple and lost one in round 4. Lost to Samoa here, and that little surge up the table in danger if she can't perhaps fashion a couple of wins.
First warning.
Oh, there's our first
Fourth
warning.
game,
Fade to serve.
And the yellow card goes on the screen as we're talking against Szocs. Again, not brandished, but apparently time wasting. I didn't really see anything myself, but there you go. I'm not the woman in charge. Which is probably just as well. Oh dear. Well, that one is an unforced error. Quite right to try and mix it up, but you've got to get it over the net on those delicate little shots.
Szocs is trying everything possible, but Lou's got into a rhythm. I think the longer the game has gone on, you know, she's got in the swing of things.
Can hardly bear to watch. Oh, and that's cruel as well. She's very much a mood player as well, isn't she? She gets on a run, she can be unstoppable, but if she's on the wrong end of a run, it can be difficult to turn it around as well. There's another one. It's a bit like Samsonov. It doesn't seem to be scampering around the court, but it's always in the right place at the right time.
Lovely play there by Szocs.
Mixing it up, one side to the other. Giving a right old working over there. And this is much better than the Romanian. She's talking to herself again. It's fired up. A little joy and a little look at your opponent. Better serves than that though. That really sat up and was dispatched summarily.
Yeah, wasn't a tight serve at all. Oh, lovely play there. Side to side. That's defence and attack at its best. But just too wide an angle there. But Lou is very quick on her feet.
She is, and everything seemed to come back until that last shot. I think Szocs must have been thinking, what do I have to do to win this point? Going long, and Szocs is a tight one again. 11-10, the last one.
Faster, please.
Only just over a minute left in this match. Not a lot of games to get through.
Oh, lovely serve and follow in there. Hi, Lou.
Point four. Point four. Okay. 7-all.
No, just checking the score. I think the referee's just been corrected.
6-8.
I think we're there now. 6-8. 6-9 now.
6-9.
Just wonder whether mentally she's let this one go, or whether she fancies a kill zone game. I think she fancies a kill zone game. Tactical couple of shots there. I suspect I could be wrong. Giving some extra value for our spectators. We have another first to 5 clock off match. Some excellent play. Our super slow-mo cameras. Just, in a way, it's the speed you need to watch the intricacies of table tennis. You love the speed, fast play, but sometimes just seeing it at that pace, you get to understand just how skillful these players are. Into the kill zone we go. The choice back. It's not been as noisy this round as previous rounds, in my opinion. I like it when she gets pumped up. Oh dear. Well, there's been a little bit too much of that from Szocs for her liking, I'm sure. What defending that was.
That was lovely. And then put that away with a backhand. Kill shot.
Gone long, and Leo knows that should have been a winner. Well, I'm sure all these fans have got a home to go to, but they're not that bothered at the moment with play like this.
No, even all Szocs teammates stood up for that point.
Warning, first warning for Faye and Szocs hard together. 3-2.
Well, they both got a warning there, so it's a yellow and a red for Szocs, but you don't have to. This is another warning, take a point away, or give a point to your opponent. The clock is off, so technically in the kill zone it doesn't really matter so much, does it? Or does it? I don't know. I'll have to ask the referees. I will have a word and ask. We'll come back day 3 with all the answers. Really bellowed there. That's an indication of how pumped up she is. Well, game point for Szocs, and one more, the cry from the bench. A little smile towards Jürgen Persson. High fives on the bench. And a smile from Szocs. And that was a very nice way to finish our day.
Yeah, that was table tennis at its best. Defence and attack. And some wonderful shots there by both players.
Well, she's a pleasure to watch, winning or losing. And Liu has won a few hearts as well with some excellent play. This is how it's finished. Couldn't quite make it a clean sweep. 4-1 though, not bad for Liu Fei. It means that JJ are besting Persson in this match by 16 points to 13. High fives all round in the crowd from Szocs. A lot of highlights to cram into a minute, really. Contrasting styles, but both very skillful, and the chemistry, the alchemy between these two made it a really good end to the session and to the day. Talk about defensive players, but Liu happy to get on the front foot as well as the back foot. Some miraculous shots from both these players. Szocs just a little bit frustrated at some of her unforced errors. Well, as I was saying, sometimes down to the fact that there's so much spin on the ball. 33 unforced errors from Szocs. On another day, she might have won more than the one at the end. Enjoyed herself all the same, always smiling. And these are the statistics, and good serve win percentage and return win percentage as well. But well, in the end, Liu Fei was the woman who managed to get over the line.
So Liu Fei is the hero for Team JJ, winning that match and winning this fixture. 刚刚的成就呢，不只是为了自己，而且帮了你的球队获胜了，所以你应该感到很骄傲。
对，还挺开心的，今年帮助球队赢了。
要不然呢，你自己对自己的成就有什么想法吗？
比昨天稍微好一点吧，今天打得更谨慎一些了，对，准备的比较充分。
Well, Liu Fei must be really tired after that encounter. She says she performed way better than yesterday's fixture, and she's definitely very proud for bringing in the victory for her team, Team JJ. So let's allow Liu Fei to hand over those autograph posters to our fans here that are ready for her. 你就献给他们了，谁都可以。Liu Fei, ladies and gentlemen. So I am joined by team captain for Team JJ, Jiang Jialiang. 哇，刚才刘飞她的成就就为了你嘛，为了你的球队，不是为了你，那是为了谁呢？
为他自己，怎么是为了我呢？当然啦。
为什么是为他自己呢？
他自己打比赛的，跟我有什么关系啊？
因为你的球队获胜了。
这个当然，我还恭喜他，因为他是脚上有伤。其实我要感谢这个 Dr. Lau P， 他那个 Persson 队，要感谢他们的队员给我们机会。还有朱世和，因为他伤了，他要是不伤的话呢，就我们的压力就比较大。
Okay, so what Jia Liang is saying is he wants to thank Team Persson for giving them sort of a chance to catch up because it was such a tight match, and because Mateas came in for the substitute, Ju Sai-hook had a little injury, and he thinks that is why they could have won. They won eventually in this fixture. 所以呢，下一场比赛有什么想法？有说什么手段要跟我们分享一下吗？
下一场嘛，每天过好每一天嘛，想那么多干什么？明天我们下午才打。当然，我要谢谢这个电视机前的观众，还有现场的观众。其实乒乓球看电视我也看呢，不一定那么好看。其实现场来看是最好看的。为什么？近距离的这么多的球星在跟你们看每个脚步的移动，多好看，多精彩啊！所以观众要现场来看。
说得很好，恭喜你，江嘉良。So congratulations to Jiang Jialiang and his team, Team JJ. Let's take a look at how the story unfolded here. A 3-all draw between the two Japanese players set the tone for this fixture. Then, Sutasini Sawettabut made it a 4-point lead for Team Person. Even after Vladimir Samsonov and Jeon secured wins for Team JJ, the other side still had a point lead. And then Chuang came on, made it level on points. And then Liu Fei, as we all know, is the hero for Team JJ. Let's take a look now at the men's standings. Remember, only 4 players get to reach the grand finals later in December. Chuang has now crept up to the 4th spot, unchanged in the top 3. Let's look at the bottom standings now. Ju Sai-hyuk didn't play today, but he's at number 8 spot, which means Paul Drinkall drops just only 1. Plenty of time, though, for him to catch up. Let's take a look at the women's leaderboard, the women's championship. Remember, $2 million is at stake. Feng Tianwei completes the top 4, Bernadette Search unchanged at number 5. Bottom half. Georgina Porta is number 7, Yang Hayun number 8, and completing the bottom half is Sutasini Sawettabut. Team standings now. This is really interesting because Team Person still leads even after this loss to Team JJ. Team JJ at number 3, Team Maze at number 2. Let's recap today's result. Before this fixture, Team Rossi had a win against Team Maze, and Team JJ waited until the last match of this fixture to win against Team Person. Tomorrow's fixture will be Team Rossi versus Team JJ. It is promised to be a very tight encounter. After that fixture, we've got something really special installed for all of you. If you would like to meet and greet our table tennis players here at T2 APAC, well, you can, because tomorrow it's happening at Hotel Jen, Putri Harbor, Iskandar, Johor. If you're around the area, come on down, say hi. 6:45 p.m., 6 October. We'll see you then.
day I first met you, you told me you never fall in love. But now that I get you, I know fear is what it really was. Now here we are.